everyone, it's Derin here and welcome to today's video. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm low-key I'm high-key very nervous to film this. As you can see by the title, today's video is going to be a Q&A/life update because it has been a hot sec since I filmed a video like this, and I feel like just so much has happened over the last few months that it's only right I sit down and kind of fill you guys in, because obviously if you're watching me on my channel, you want to be able to fully know me, and I feel like after this video you'll hopefully be able to just understand me a bit more, because I am genuinely a very reserved person. Even though that might sound really weird considering the fact I do YouTube, in my own life I am very reserved, so for me to put myself out there to all of you guys is something which has been super nerve-wracking, but at the end of the day I've kind of just got to get over it, because I do want you guys to know what's going on in my life, and I do want you guys to get to understand me a bit better, and especially as most of you guys who watch my videos are uni students, so considering the fact we're all pretty much the same age and I'm sure we all go through very similar things, I thought it was only right to kind of film this video and talk about some stuff which has been going on. So yeah, that is what today's video is going to be. Before the Q&A starts, I wanted to mention that today's video is sponsored by Nadula hair, whose lovely hair I am wearing right now. If you go back a few videos of mine, you would have seen me talk about them there. So yeah, I'm back with another video with them, and as you guys can tell, I have had a little haircut which I am loving. I got it done just before I went to Amsterdam, as a lot of you guys thought if you follow me over on my Instagram, and yeah, I'm loving it. So I thought I'd style it in today's video whilst doing the Q&A/life update, just so you guys can see how the hair is. I personally love to wear it straight, and then I've been loving this hair scarf trend thing going on at the moment. So yeah, I'm basically just going to straighten it throughout this video and then style it at the end. So yeah, a massive thank you to Nadula Hair for sponsoring today's video, and yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So first things first, I am going to section off the hair. I never used to do this, but it honestly makes such a difference to how neat and how straight it all gets. For this video, I basically asked you guys over on my Instagram to send in anything, and I also went through my DM requests, because for quite a while now I have been dodging so many questions and so many topics from you guys, simply because I kind of knew I would make a video like this, so it'd be easier to just answer them all in one go. So yeah, I guess the first thing that I'm going to talk about in today's video is LCF, if I'm still at LCF, if I'm still enrolled there, which to be fair makes a lot of sense because I haven't made many university videos over the last few months, and the last LCF video I made was actually to do with the pros and cons with it, and that was the first time I really went into the cons in a video. So a lot of people were asking me if I've transferred universities, or some people even asked me if I've dropped out. To answer that question, I have not transferred and I have not dropped out. I've actually just been on my work placement term at university, so that's why I haven't been doing uni vlogs, because I literally haven't been at uni, but not because I've chosen not to go anymore or because I've dropped out, literally because I've been interning. I was interning at a PR firm in the art and design section, and it was honestly really fun. Oh my god, I just burnt my neck. But yeah, dropping out for me would literally never be an option. My parents would have a heart attack. Yeah, as you guys can see, this side of the hair is pretty much perfect. The hair itself is super silky, so when you straighten it, it looks amazing, and yeah, this is literally it without any products in it, so I think it kind of highlights the amazing quality of Nadula hair. I forgot to mention, I am wearing 3.5 bundles from their company. I have well, there's no point mentioning the inches now because I've literally got it all cut one length, but yeah, I have a closure from them, and I also have 3.5 bundles from them. So yeah, moving on to the next topic, which a lot of you guys have been asking me about. It is to do with my relationship status, which I have had so much speculation about, because I don't know, I guess the things I've been putting on Instagram. First things first, let's clear up the guy who I was in Amsterdam with, because he is the biggest person you guys have been speculating about. So to clear things up, I am not in a relationship with that guy. Toby is his name. Toby is actually on my course at LCF, and we are just really good friends. We went to Amsterdam for my friend Monet's birthday. So yeah, it was literally just a friendship holiday. We genuinely have the most platonic relationship. So yeah, Toby is not my boyfriend. But the second speculation I got from a lot of you guys was when it was a certain individual's birthday, and I posted an Insta story, a couple Insta stories actually, kind of sending like sweet birthday messages to this guy, and a lot of people were speculating about that because the pictures were really sweet and stuff, and so a lot of people have been asking me, am I in a relationship with that guy? This is going to be an interesting one to discuss. You guys can probably already tell like how awkward I'm getting because I am genuinely the most reserved person, so to talk about things in my personal life just makes me cringe slightly. So let's give you guys an update on that. So first things first, when I made that Insta story for his birthday, we weren't actually dating, we had actually just called things off. But yeah, for like the last 4 months I've actually been seeing said guy, and yeah, basically been coupled up, and that's definitely had a lot of highs and lows in my life. He's honestly like the most amazing person, and like every time we were together it was great, but for me personally the dynamic of having someone else in my life was like very distracting and draining of like my own energy, and like in my own life it was really causing quite a bit of disruption. And I think on top of like my internship, that was definitely a significant factor as to why like my videos hadn't been as consistent as usual, and how they've just been a bit shorter and blah 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 blah. Because when I was in the real peak of our relationship, I hate that word because I've always said that I'd never be in a relationship until I was like 23, but let's just use it for the time being because let's not lie, it was a relationship. I'm just sugarcoating it because I'm awkward. So yeah, when we were in like the peak of our relationship, if I'm being completely honest, nothing else was really that important, which is such a scary thing for me because I'm someone who always likes to have control of things, and I hate when anyone gets in the way of that. I did have really strong feelings to that person and vice versa, so we were just very like in our own bubble, and so that's why I kind of have been a bit distant on YouTube. You guys are probably wondering, so like what happened? Essentially kind of everything which I'm explaining to you is the reason why we broke up, because in my personal life the dynamic of that relationship was just so intense that it meant that I wasn't able to like flourish in my own personal life and do the things that I'm meant to be doing and want to be doing, and things like YouTube and personal projects which I'm working on, and just like my own life in general. I felt that when we were in that relationship our lives were just so entwined, I don't know if I'm saying the right word. It was really like intense, and so I had to just kind of get to the point where I was like, okay, is this a healthy relationship if, you know, these are the dynamics of it? So yeah, we had a very like mature conversation, and I don't really want to go too much into it because, you know, like personal, and also he's probably watching this, so hey. Relationship status at the moment, single, not ready to mingle, just ready to focus on my own path. And oh my god, he literally just texted me, that's so weird, but yeah, that's over. So I feel like those are the two biggest things life update wise. Now I'm gonna move on to the Instagram questions which you guys have asked me because they are a bit more specific. But before doing that, I'm just gonna finish off straightening my hair. It's pretty much done. The final bit which I like to do is just kind of like curve in the end so it's not too bone straight. Okay, so that is my hair all straightened. As you guys can see, it literally straightens like a charm. So silky and so soft. If any of you guys would like to check out Nadula Hair Company, I'm going to have their links down below. They are literally amazing, and I have a discount code which you can use on the website to save some money. So yeah, thank you so much Nadula for sponsoring today's video. Thank you for the hair, and thanks for the discount code for my subscribers. So yeah, definitely make sure to check them out. I'll have their links down below in the description box. And then the final thing which I actually like to do with my hair is take a silk scarf. This particular one I got from a vintage store in Amsterdam. So yeah, basically what I do is fold it up so that it is about the same size as a bandana, and then I tuck my hair behind my ears like such. And then this part is so difficult because you have to like get the perfect balance, but essentially I'm just gonna like tie this around my head. Wish me luck. Okay, that actually went pretty well. So then what I do before actually tying it is just adjusting to make sure it's in the exact position I want it, and then I just tie one knot round the back. This is usually the hardest part because it gets caught with my hair so often, and then I am just going to bring that round like this. Voila. Awesome. Okay, so now let's move on to the Q&A part of today's video. I feel so much like more put together, it's so weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick like the most asked ones So someone asked me what's my end goal after I finish studying, and that's a great question because I have touched upon it in the past but have been very vague because I was still quite unsure as to what I wanted to do. But now I think I've like 100% established that as soon as I finish graduating at LCF, I am going to go straight into my masters, which I'm planning to do in strategic communication, which is basically a masters like half communication and like more businessy. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to pursue straight after graduating. There are a few London unis which do it, and there are a few unis in the States which do it. I personally am aiming to try and go to one in the States because, as a lot of you guys know, I'm already from London. I've gone to school in London, gone to sixth form in London, now at university in London. I'm gonna work in London, so I do feel like I need to get out of London. So I feel like a year is a perfect amount of time, and it will definitely be great for growing up and maturing and stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm planning to do my masters. Where I'll do it, you guys will find out, and obviously I will definitely be making videos about it and vlog because I'll be at a new university. So yeah, it'll be interesting for you guys to see, and it'll be interesting to document. So yeah, I'm very excited. Someone asked me thoughts on uni relationships and have you ever been in one? A story time, please. So this is a funny one because just how like the point of today's video is to fill you guys in on things that I've never felt comfortable talking with you guys about on my channel, or things that I've been hiding from you guys. I actually was in like a typical classic uni relationship in first year. Even though it wasn't a relationship, it was definitely like a situationship. Triggered. So my thoughts on them is that if you're in first year, just absolutely forget it. When people go to university, a lot of people have their own intentions and their own goals that they're planning to achieve, especially with girls. And by intentions, you know what I mean. Whereas with girls, I feel like, I don't want to speak for the majority, but I do want to say like a lot of people that I know, myself included, kind of going into university thinking of someone they can settle down with, thinking that things can develop into relationships. And so I feel like in first year specifically, because there's such an imbalance from like guys and girls, a lot of the times uni relationships can just get messy because the girl wants something more serious, the guy just wants something more serious, or you think that you're dating someone and then they're dating like 7 other people, and then you can't actually get upset about it because like you're not exclusive, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that being said, I feel like uni relationships in first year I would just not recommend, because a lot of the time when people first start university, like they do get very excited and don't really know what they want, and also just very immature. Like even myself in first year, I was very immature. So I would say if you want to date someone in uni, wait until second year, get to know them for like a good enough period of time and know that they actually want to get to know you and not just get to know your uni room. On that note, I have so many more questions, but I genuinely feel like my video is really long. So given the fact that I've actually gotten over my fear of like opening up to you guys, I can definitely do a part 2 to this video if that's what you guys want. But for the sake of timing and like not making this video too long, I think I am going to end today's video here. So yeah, that is the end of today's video. I'm sorry for like the slightly impromptu end. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and got to know me a bit better and can like relate to me in some aspects and understand me a bit more, because that is honestly like the goal of today's video. I really just want to thank a lot of you guys for like being understanding for like the last few months when I have been a bit distant and haven't been as consistent and stuff. And like honestly, your messages and comments like really make my day. Genuinely, you guys mean so much to me and I'm just so grateful and have you guys. I'm just really thankful. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Once again, make sure to check out Nadula Hair Company in the description box down below if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.